Staying on the International Women's Day celebration, and this may also sound like cherry news because members of the House of Representatives have rescinded decisions on 3 gender bills. The lawmakers have agreed to reconsider bills for additional seats for women, 35% affirmative action, 20% in ministerial and commissioner seats. Now, earlier in the day, the National Women Commission of the Nigerian Labour Congress held a rally calling for a reconsideration of the gender bills turned down by the National Assembly. At a rally in Abuja to mark this year's International Women's Day, the group called on Nigerian citizens to break the bias against women.
Nigerian women are hurt. They constitute about half of the nation's population, but their representation in governance is just about 0.33%. Among factors inhibiting women inclusion and growth are uneven access to education, lack of employment equality, job segregation, and lack of political representation. To them, there is little or nothing to be celebrated on the occasion of this International Women's Day. The day comes barely 1 week after the 2 chambers of the National Assembly rejected all bills relating to women in the first phase of the ongoing amendments to the Constitution. The women's wing of the NLC holds a rally to commemorate this day and further drive home its demand for gender equality.
I cannot explain how somebody will throw away the baby with the bathwater. That is what the National Assembly has done to the women.
Have a right to be part of the development of Nigeria. Yes. Have a right to be part of the building of the home, yes, of the workplace, yes, of the society.
They are unhappy with the majority of the members of the National Assembly who voted against bills seeking more women participation in governance.
Let us think of the world free of bias, stereotypes, and discrimination.
We are struggling, and the struggle continues.
And then imagine a Nigeria without women. And that is why in the National Assembly, because there are no women, you look at the kind of decisions they take.
From the headquarters of the NLC, the women marched through the streets to the Federal Secretariat, chanting solidarity songs.
Women in Nigeria were hoping this year's International Women's Day celebration would be remarkable with the expected passage of a number of bills seeking more inclusion for them in politics and in governance. But the rejection of the pieces of legislation by the National Assembly has only strengthened their resolve for more advocacy. Joke Adisa, TVC News, Abuja.